hello. I'm just your average woman. I love cocaine and going to the bank. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, that was the old me. I've been sober for 8 months, so now I only keep Brussels sprouts in my bank account. Anyways, it was good that, it's good that I'm sober now because, it was goofy back then. Like, one time I smoked this drug called salvia, and the lamp told me to kill myself. And, it took me a minute before I was like, wait a minute, you're a lamp. You got no idea what's cool, man? Good. Friggin' nerd. I have to touch you, and you just turn on. Attention. Yeah. Oh, man, I suck at the internet. Like, my password is just my social security number. As if to say, come and get me. I don't care. Whatever. And then this one time, as a joke, I made a Facebook group called I'm Ashamed of My Big Breasts. And it was not a good idea because, a shit ton of people joined the group. Then more people kept joining the group, and more people kept joining the group, and I was like, wait a minute, this was a joke. Y'all get the joke? Prove it right now. Yeah, people ask me weird questions sometimes, they're like, who's your spirit diva? And I'm like, Lady Macbeth. Because I'm on my period all the time, whatever. Then other times they're like, who's your celebrity crush? And I'm like, Thomas the Tank Engine? Yeah, geez. Such a hard worker. Look at him chugging. You better not make fun of that. Yeah. I consider myself a pacifist, but it's getting confusing because I do have a recurring dream where I just punch out the cat in the hat. And I don't know what that means, but yeah, I've never been in a real fight. It's never gonna happen. Jeez. Yeah, so I have autism spectrum disorder, which is expensive but groovy. I love it. Hell yeah, I have learning disabilities. It rules. Yeah, I remember Greta Thunberg at one point, she said having Asperger's was her superpower. And I wasn't offended, but I was like, Greta, autism is a spectrum, so you're on the I'm good at math end of the spectrum. And I'm on the wrote a poem about ranch dressing end of the spectrum. It's not the same thing. Come on. Yeah. School was a hoot, man. It was awesome. I remember one time I was on the volleyball team, and then during practice one day, a volleyball hit my boob and went flying, and everybody started calling me Titty 5000. But, man, that nickname didn't stick. I was so upset. Yeah, dang it. Ooh, then one time, this popular girl who was really mean to me in math class one day, she out of nowhere threw up this hot pink goop everywhere. And I just remember thinking, why does she have to be so good at everything? Come on. Dang it. It's so not fair. Yeah. So I like my men like I like Michael Bolton. Not really. Yeah. He's a good singer, just not always. Yeah. Not always. It's confusing. Yeah. I remember I was on the subway in New York, and I had a hickey, and I noticed everybody was looking at me, so I just said, folks, it's not what you think. I have ringworm, which is like, oops. I'm not a slut. I'm a good country person. It's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I had a little bit of an eating disorder growing up. It wasn't that great, but I was just so enthusiastic about it. Like one time I got this email with a subject line reading, maximum damage to your anus. $35.99. I was like, what a deal, man. You mean I don't have to sit on any more fireworks? That was getting so expensive. Anyways, you guys have been fantastic, and I've been Carrie Ross. Thanks a bunch.